Yeah, well, it was Sanbodani. Hello, Abshengi. Hope you guys are good. It's a new week. Yeah, man, it's a new week. New channel, new episode. There's not much. We are hungry. We are hungry. Still on international duty, man. I'm so happy. Bafana Bafana is playing the last game today. Not much of the last game. They played to a nil-nil draw at an empty stadium, but the play was good from Bafana Bafana. Don't want to lie. So that's what we're going to be talking about because there's not much, There's not much in terms of speculation and all these things. But yeah, welcome again. Thank you so much for those who keep on supporting the channel week in, week out. This is your boy Walter once again. Before we start off, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and don't forget to click on that notification bell. So whenever we drop a video, you'll be the first one to know. And also on that note, it helps the algorithm to push this video to people like yourself. So please don't forget to subscribe before you watch the video itself. So yeah, man, um, it's a international FIFA break. So a lot of players are on national duty. Some teams are actually playing a lot of friendlies as well with the players who haven't been selected, which is good. The top three, which is Paris, Chiefs, and Sundowns, quite not much. I've been trying to get some news for you guys. Not much happening there, but we'll talk about that because apparently, since the transfer window is about to close, seems like they wrapping up a bit of business because a bit of speculation here and there. It's something that I want to unpack, but I want to start with the national team first, and we'll talk about that before we end the video. Okay, I'm coming down with a bit of flu, so you'll forgive me. Um, I want to start with the game now. Yeah, so saw that game. At least a lot of players that I saw. Um, okay, ngifuna ukukhuluma ngoBhulu Modi because they play well. Because the other guys siyabazi, Abo Sithelo. I think I saw Umlebo Mutiba. Actually, his comments as well. More of the same, man. Pero if you have Foster, Mutiba, you have Ulipasa, those guys are usually used for, as a lone striker, as an anchor there. So, like a point of reference, if obviously we want to make sure that we have enough creative players in the middle, then they are used as that focal point to the point of reference where either they put in a cross or either he comes in to tap in to let the other guys come into the box. Namibia not much from that team. My chances were just really not really threatening that might do. I think Kuveli Mota made just the save. But if you ever ask me, that team I think is just a team B for me. Because I'm thinking today's lineup, it may be a stronger lineup, which is Ngabona Williams coming in, some of the Sundowns players coming in. So I think he'll change because I heard Hugo was saying that the approach will be different against the RC. I wouldn't blame the guys. There was a bit of creativeness, but since there was a bit of new players, obviously that synergy was lacking a bit. But they were threatening, and there were combination inside the six area or the 18 area box. Penetration was there, and we saw obviously now I think Fungialong Saling no Modi as inverted coming in or cutting in. We just needed quality. Let's just maybe bending or trying to place the ball or shooting. But there was a lot of ingredients. They took shots from outside the box. They tried to penetrate from inside. They were not relying on crosses. They just want either they get in a low cross or wait for a cutback, which is a good things. And they were building up very nicely from the back, playing with channels. The back, the middle was getting the ball, the middle players, or who was playing 10 was actually feeding the strikers or the attacking players, which is good. And we're not rushing it. We're coming back if they've closed or they've all actually come back to defend and we're patient. So the scoreline doesn't really suggest he can play. For me, it's a good indication. Remember what we had said that we still yet to understand his philosophy based on the players that he has. This is Hugo Bruce. So I guess he understand. He's trying to understand South African players in a sense where we don't play malong ball kakulu. We play interplay combinations, play to our strengths because technically we are a good nation. You know, we actually look good with the ball on our feet and number short passes like the Sundowns is doing at the moment. So and they've mastered that kind of system because this is where the players are able to show you how technically sound and good and excellent they are, Njengobu Saling and them. So I think that approach is gonna help us to get a lot of goals in future. And if we stick to that format and whoever players that are going to come in, they have to start now because the one thing that's good about what we're doing now is the formation has stayed the same. So he's not changing. It's just that the players that he selects change. But so I understand the system Bafana Bafana 20 Benja. So for me, that's the only plus. I wish you could have gotten goals, but at least it's not a loss. At the same time, Senegal is not friendly, so it doesn't really count. But obviously, these games are in preparation for the FCON at us getting a solid team. And apparently, Utemazano was missed. I don't know why, but apparently was missed. Probably his leadership and his experience counter goes a long way. Maybe behind the scenes, he knows how to um, lift the spirits of the players. But I will pass it out, so there are also other experienced guys there. Um, so that game, to be fair, that's the kind of game that if you had missed it, you wouldn't have missed much in terms of us, unless you are football fanatic and you just want to understand what is kanjani. Hence why I'm unpacking you guys and summer what happened. They didn't play bad. It's just that we didn't get a good score out of it. Namibia wasn't really a, a good test because the defense, they were not really tested. I still have a problem with that guy because he's not even playing for his own club, but he's getting game time. But yeah, that's conversation for another day. So I'm just happy for Pulamodi, the boy. Got a late call up and got some minutes. He looked good. He's starting to become more of the Pulamodi of old that we all know and we all had admired from Golden Arrows. And I think now he's getting comfortable. Because funny enough, he's not at his best, but he's been doing good for Kaiser Chiefs, which is very, very, very odd. Only tells you that if he start clicking himself and the team, seeing the best out of his own gameplay, he can get. Yes, I wish him actually play of the season. If Abu Salim can do it, why not? So he can stay consistent, stay injury free. I think he can actually be one of the best players in the league or get that player of the season, So I think that's something he can maybe gun for, especially at his age, with the potential that he has. And the what we've always known about him, and that's why Pirates na being Funa, and so I think for him it is good for his career, especially where it is now. So it's about really, really making sure that the last 2 or 3 years that you have, you give it your all. So with all the drama, with all the his mother passing and the agents and all these things, obviously his life has been shrouded with a lot of drama since he came to Kaizer Chiefs. So yeah, good. Selling as usual. He's starting to fit like a club, like a national team at least. When uhlanganisana nabo Lyle, Forster, we saw a lot of nice combinations from them. So seems to be a good understanding within the team. For me, Bangladesh is a team that more or less plays together for a long time. And talk to and it's just that maybe TLC will really, really show us Xumanjan because you'll get size teams who have gone and you really need to punish and you still want to play in front of them and they'll just defend the whole game. And Toot is our thing, allow more points. So we need to be able to know how to unlock certain teams when they really are defensively organized, and they just came here to play a low block against us. Yeah, so um I want to talk about also my transfers, yeah. But before I do that again, please don't forget to like and subscribe to the video if you've managed to watch the video this far. And yeah, don't forget to share the video to your friends as well. Please, actually helps. Um, hey, the speculation. Remember, I think this month, what is it? I think on the 22nd or so, PSL transfer window is closing. But we've heard certain players don't have teams or clubs, and at the same time, I think certain teams want to wrap up. I don't know for this season, next season, but this season it seems like um, Sundown hasn't announced because Rolanda has been saying that there's just one player they need to secure because they thought they would buy five, which they did. But with the injury list, Nasir now having had a long term injury with Peter Shalula being on injury, I heard he's back. Tapelo Mrena, I heard he's back. And now they want to have a I think maybe a striker or India taking areas. They're looking to beef up there. Ngoba bokutumelo bavayile. I think ubani lo gift Mthethwa. I think nayo sesekhona la, but I don't think it's in his plans. So it's a big secret because ziwa about nganze ukuthi ube ukhama. Apparently they were making inquiries about to pace it down. And the sometimes always keeps you'll never sniff. Like there's no people who will tell us with the Sundowns the player who they actually are trying to acquire. I think it could be North Africa or Brazil as they like to buy from. And also Neymar like thinking for them. I think that's why it's such a hush hush kangaka. But expect fireworks there in the next 2 weeks. I've heard that they may just secure a high profile striker, which is unknown to us. But I don't think it's going to be that. If it is, hey, it'll be a big shocker for me. Ngoba manje uPilat, why it's like that? Heard Kutsi is Zamalek Yamfuna. But the thing is, they even announced Egyptian League it's actually closed at the moment. They haven't started playing. And Chiefs now they didn't exactly announce his exit. So is it a possibility of him coming back? I don't think so. Why I'm saying that is because of the fact that who Upotan are already wearing the number 11. So I don't think Nami being Avuma would not be among Chelsea. But stranger things have happened. If you were to ask me, I don't think it's a possibility. But this is football at the end of the day. So those are the kind of things, the streets, there's chats about that. So let's just see. From Pirates side, I think deal. Pirates, I think deal. The only speculation that was just um, maybe close to them was the fact that Mthethwa now what we want Ox, but from Stellenbosch. But now, interestingly, is the fact that apparently a lot of people now have been reporting good thing at Chiefs imsignile. Because now Chiefs is actually preparing to release one more player, Unyaupe. For me, it's okay. Like it's fine because that guy Ambona hasn't been happy for a while. Kamkhelo. So I think it's good for him to athole enye team. Akhona gain confidence. For me, angazi bekayaphi. But it's good. Maybe go back to Sundowns or these smaller teams are cheaper where you can get a bit of game time because he looks a bit lanky. Umfana man fanele aphinda alungise because I don't even know his position anymore. And Elapiana, for me, if you have been coached by three coaches, but you still are not, uh, given a chance, the shows would succeed. Maybe you are the problem. So with that in mind, I'm thinking also maybe they're looking for a package deal. Because if they do that, possibilities are what they'll do is maybe they're trying to sweeten the deal because in Villeneuve they've revisited the third time now because apparently they tried twice and both those offers were declined by Stellenbosch. But now Chiefs got to say Pinde it went back because now maybe they're trying to beef up the offer, maybe offering Lwana Mashati as a package deal to Stellenbosch. We don't know because they're looking to release him. Here's the thing. Why couldn't they have done that with Mfana Lewingalil instead of cancelling his contract? Why couldn't they have done that? So some of the deals that they do with these guys, we don't know. But apparently Chiefs is revisiting that offer. So we have to see if Stellenbosch will buy this time. But we're having reports apparently Utingati is overpriced because Nabati Stellenbosch apparently they're asking for 15 million, which I'm not. It's not confirmed, guys. This is just speculation. So that's interesting to know. Which okay, I want to Chiefs. If you get to Ox, I'm not scared of anyone. I'm telling you for free. Like if they get Ox, they're done. They're done. I want that midfield sorted because already the defense is okay. Already the defense is okay. Well, sort of. But Balung is immediate. They are fine. So fingers crossed. Now, before the transfer window ends, we should just going to be a blockbuster signing. If works, I know the Coast Nation is going to be happy for days. Another interesting one, this one I'm going to leave you off with, is Mohammed Hussein. He plays for Simba currently, apparently. He's a Tanzanian player. He's a left back. Apparently now that's another player Chiefs. I wanna look. And there's been a lot of criticism about scouting department in Chiefs, but this time around they're scouting well. If they get that left back, jail. For me again, now the defense is solid because go and watch this guy's videos and highlights. Now that guy is good technically. He's the kind of left back that we are looking for. Mudiba type, Marcelo type. So he knows how to go up very well, defends very well. He can go inside. Very versatile. Your modern type of left back, full back type of the kind of football that you want to play. Energetic. Anjengabuhlanti way udlale half ground, udlale cross, whoever is there uzolithola, makufanele defend is a bit lazy, amanye amabhola ayamdlula. He's on and off. So for him, it's going to be a thing of cheetah. You have to pull up your socks. Again, but as in the thing for me is the fact that what don't they see in Happy Machine? Why am I telling you some fun? Because it's hurtful that they bought Utove now njengasebathenge uDitlokwe. It's going to obviously go back to his left back position. Hasn't been playing game time, but that's too fast abamfaka ngapha. Badlala ngayo mfana man. Bamrelease because they playing another left back. We should survive 4 a position in one. And mind you, this is a big name player. Shuti either mangabu uSfiso Hlanti is injured or form. Bafaka yena uTove is a pickup. When we in. So that's what I've heard so far. That's something also is speculation in terms of my transfers in the PSL and the DSTV Premiership because the Chiefs is making moves. For me, it's a good one. Looking at the fact that Bafana the trophy draft. So preparing for the final or the semi-final, sorry. At least they've had most of their players. Pela, no Dove, no Litlok, who have been on international duty. I heard they played friendly against Itax. They drew 2-2. So I think Itrakazabo were actually getting a bit of game time there. Dolly was in action. I don't know if it was injured or in, but Ungqobo is back. So at least they'll have a full, a clean bill of health when they come back. First game is against Royal AM. We'll cover that on Thursday. So for my side, yeah, EDRC of Congo Bafana Bafana is playing today at 5 o'clock. If you have time, over your Spanini, and you want to watch some football, you chilling with the family, you can watch the game at 5 o'clock. From your boy, thank you so much for supporting and keep on supporting the channel and getting me and giving us those subs. I know among watching analytics, like I said, 90% of you guys have not yet subscribed. So please, if you made it this far, please subscribe to the video. And thank you so much. See you next time.